Hello everyone. So I'm reading Mark 2. And all I have to say, it may not be all I have to say, but just for starters, get you some Mark 2 type of friends. You have this paralytic man, they can't get in the house is crowded, even to the door. And this man is in his bed and he need healing. He came with 4 friends carrying him in his bed. And when they realized they couldn't get through the door, they tore the roof off the house that Jesus was in. They tore the roof off. They went through extreme measures to get that man healed. Their friend, he was carried by 4 men. That story to me, I've read it several times and I made it all about the paralytic man. But I never thought about how he got to Jesus. 4 men. Your circle don't have to be big. 4 is not a lot of people. They went through extreme measures. When they realized they couldn't get through the door, they tore the roof off the house to get to Jesus. You better make sure you have some friends in your life who are willing to intercede on your behalf, who's willing to walk out this faith with you, who's willing to believe even when you are so down and out that you can't even believe yourself. You better make sure your friends are willing to work on your behalf as well. Just like you work for them, you need to make sure your friends are willing to work for you. They better be ready to tear the roof off of something just to make sure you are healed, you're delivered, you're set free, you're saved. That's all I'm saying, because there should be no way that when you're going through, you're all alone, but when it's time to turn up, everybody's there. I'm just trying to tell you, if all they do is turn up with you, and then when you need them for something serious, they're not there, you better reevaluate your friends or you're going to be alone. If you are already alone, if all they do is turn up with you, I'm just saying, this man had 4 faithful friends who were willing to carry him around in his bed until they got to where Jesus was. And when they realized they were at the location in which Jesus was in, and then they couldn't get in through the door, they went through the roof. It says they broken through. When they had broken through, they let down the bed on which the paralytic was lying. When Jesus saw their faith, not just the man who's sick and lying in the bed paralyzed, he saw their faith, his circle's faith. If you don't have friends, I have to keep repeating this. If you don't have friends who can have faith on your behalf, then you need to reevaluate your circle. If you don't have friends who can intercede when you can't utter a word, then you need to reevaluate. So often people are on Facebook and social media, period, arguing and fighting with people who were so-called their friend. These friends that we stick with are the ones we can't even tell them what's wrong because we're too busy worrying about if they gonna tell our business or not. That's not a friend. You are so worried about partying and turning up and doing everything else together that you're not even willing to let them go, but you got to worry about if they're going to tell your business or not, if they're going to let you go or dump you as a friend or what. I don't know. I don't have to worry about that because I got a few friends. I got a few friends who I can go to, and guess what? I can go to them and say, sis, I need you to pray for me because I'm about to do something. I'm about to do something crazy. I'm about to say something stupid. I need you to pray for me. And guess what? I can trust them to go to God on my behalf, and I don't have to worry about them saying, hey, such and such, did you hear about Deandra? I don't have to worry about that. You better evaluate your friends and have a spirit of discernment to where you know if that's a good friend or not. And if you don't have that discernment, you better pray to God and ask him to give it to you. Anyway, I'm just saying, this man went from a paralytic, which is how people identify him by his issue, to being son. That's by Jesus, called son by Jesus. And, you know, after all of that, after Jesus dealt with the scribes and the Pharisees, he told that man, arise, take up your bed and walk. And everybody in the house saw that man walk. I believe people are going to see you be victorious and see you have the victory and see you healed and see your deliverance just by the circle, just by your circle and their faith. God bless you. Have a great day.